I'm Sister Nancy Usselmann, and I'm the new director of our Pauline Center for Media Studies in Culver City. So I just arrived here a week ago. I've always been a pop music junkie. I love all of music, love movies, so I think I actually never considered being a nun. It wasn't even in my thought, even though I'm from St. Louis, where there are many different religious orders, like many, and we knew a lot of them. Let me tell you, my family knew a lot of them, but none of them really attracted me enough to want to be one of them. I mean, I could not see myself in a cloistered community. First of all, I'm very extroverted and very outspoken, and I need activity. I just didn't see myself as a teacher in a classroom, and I didn't see myself as working in a hospital or working with the poor. But as soon as I met the Daughters of St. Paul, I think is when I realized it's like, yeah, I love Jesus and I want to talk about him. But I could do it through movies, music, and books. I mean, any form of media, anything. And I said, that's something I can connect with. And I know I can give myself to. So I am a media literacy education specialist as well, doing many workshops and talks. And I've been doing that for many years, but I just finished studies, and what I did as my thesis is actually on becoming cultural mystics and really how to develop a theology of popular culture. So that's kind of my area of specialty, is theology and media, theology and a popular culture. And so what I talk about, and especially in a lot of workshops that I give, is certain mysticism that we need today. It's a different type of mysticism. We need to be attuned to the presence of God. We need to be attuned to God and be aware and have that experience of God ourselves. But it needs to be transformative. And the way I think today we can have that experience of God, that transformative experience, is within the culture itself. So where we are present there within the culture in order to transform it from within, while we ourselves are being transformed. So it's in the area of popular film, popular music, all areas of media. I worked in our New York store for many years in Manhattan, and there were people from the industry coming in a lot, from different areas. But there was one gentleman who would come in, and I think he was struggling a lot with his being a person of faith within that industry. He was working in the news industry. I believe it was ABC, but I can't remember exactly how. But and he would just kind of come in and he would say, I just needed a sense of peace. And he would walk into our store and he says, I just feel like a little solace here. And I just need it because it was chaos where he was working. And, the backbiting and everything he was telling us about. And I'd say, well, just take a step into our chapel, because we have Blessed Sacrament chapels in all our stores. Take a step there and just leave it before the Lord. And he did. And he says, this is my salvation. I come in here just to get some peace. And then he'd go back, and he had to go back to his, his office and do the work all over again. But, that we were that little bit of solace in somebody's life, a little bit of peace in someone's life. And in a crazy city like New York, you need it. So I think that's what we can be. It's more than a store, a place where people can buy religious goods and books and media. It's a place of gathering. It's a place of solace. It's a place of experiencing God, really. That sense of communion, connection, and serenity.